Good morning, afternoon or evening. This is a replay from quite a while ago now. I managed to get it working by a stroke of luck, and this is part of the 3v3 tournament in which me and Donny and Nuri are all playing on a team, as a team, 3v3, and it gets really intense at the beginning and towards the end. As you can see, our spawn is quite interesting in that it's really tight and compact, which, in contradiction to the enemy, is extremely open and they have plenty of resources. So as you can see, DonnyDoesMMO here is frontline. He's our team leader and he was streaming the event. I was also streaming, I was in the middle, and then Nuri back here was all the way at the back. As you can see, our strategy for the tournament, was to Stone Warrior rush, but with us being so far apart and so far away from the front line, Nuri decided to rush IR, and me and Donny were going to hold the front lines. As you can see, Donny's got a decent economy, everything's going okay. He's starting to make warriors soon, there we go. His warriors are coming out now, he's got 5 warriors, and the first attack from Red comes in. Here, Red attacks his houses, he repairs but gets through 1. And then they must have been coordinating with the other teammates as the other 2 teammates come in. My warriors come in too late, and not enough of them, and here Donny is taken out relatively quickly. This is a very crushing loss, as Donny was our front line. Instantly, me and Nuri start pulling our army up to hold off their attack. Some of Donny's workers are attacking them on the way, which is quite good. Let's go back to my point of view. As you can see, the warriors are now in my base, killing off my workers and picking off whatever they can. I've got my workers here that they didn't notice, a stroke of luck for me. Our army is shattered. My eco is very good. I upgraded these workers and we'll get a farmer. I've also upgraded my forge so I can build good towers. And at this point, they've only got a few warriors in my base, and they're sending more. As you can see here, there is a point to pass there, and there's a nice defensible choke point here. Here, as you can see, my workers are fighting off warriors with Nuri's slingers. I'll speed it up a little bit. Here I lose a few workers, 4 or 5, to some more warriors, and start building towers around my base. Donny's workers are helping us a lot by killing off his warriors. I start putting towers in front of my houses and keep making workers to replace the fallen ones as my economy is starting to drop a little bit. I keep making warriors with just 1 barrack as I don't have very much room to build in. Nuri here starts pushing with towers and building a wall, which is very good and is crucial later on to defending our economy. I start pushing with towers and spears with Nuri's slingers, which is a brilliant combination. My spears soak up all the damage, and Nuri's slingers kill off any workers or enemies. Here Nuri is continuing the wall up here. I still am not going for bronze, and neither is Nuri. As you can see, our slingers and spears have just entered Red's base. Slow it down a little bit so you can see what's going on. As you can see, he's got lots of towers. This team had a much better spawn as they have so much more room and a really nice wood line. We have some wood, but down here we have almost none. There was a little bit here, and I believe some here. As you can see, I have started to not wall off, but use towers to create a choke point there. And they're building towers around each other. And for now, not much happens. That slinger dies, and that is my whole army, with just a few spears and archers left. Nuri also starts pushing with workers. At this point I have too many towers for them to be able to get through at all in any way. And I'm on the way to the Iron Age. Very fast-paced game, but it lasts very long. As you can see here, they have archers and warriors carrying out animals, more archers in the back. I push with my archers, manage to snipe out a few workers. My economy here is very good, and I start going up to Western Europe for trebuchets and ships. And Donny was in the background streaming and also giving us hints and helping hands. As you can see, we can only see here. So for all we know, there could be a ship fleet over here getting ready to attack. But none of the enemies are medieval yet. As you can see, they're much slower than us. Let's see how they're doing. So you've got this guy here who hasn't decided what country he's even going to go yet. Medieval. This one's only just finishing off the Iron Age upgrade. And red down here, it hasn't even started the Iron Age upgrade, which means that they were massively slower than us, as I am medieval and Nuri is on his way, I believe. He's about to go up on his way. Here I start building more ports, researching lightweight catapults, and I'll go for the trebuchets and rawhide bowstrings. I could probably have got away with making longbows, but then I wouldn't have a strong enough eco to make ships as well. As you can see, I'm starting to make siege ships, and I'll be able to snipe Red out, who has archers on the front line and is holding at the crucial point here with his walls and towers. They start making axemen, but we have so many towers that the axemen wouldn't even get close unless they have like 30 of them. As you can see, my tower is standing off on that tower, and I do upgrade that eventually. I have 4 siege ships and a galley for scouting, so I can see his town hall, and then these guys can fire without taking too much tower's damage. I keep moving my galley here so that they don't notice, and red doesn't notice. So red falls out the game here. I keep making workers to stabilise my eco after going up so quickly. As you can see, the axemen were coming, but I, at that time, upgraded all my towers to Guardian Towers of Western Europe, which means the axemen stand no chance whatsoever. This also means that they cannot use this wood line, as any workers here would die. And I started pushing up this way to get rid of all of this Eastern European players' eco and buildings. As you can see, if I go to his viewpoint, sorry, wrong one. Go to his viewpoint, you can see that he has now dropped down in population and has to build new houses, which aren't even upgraded yet here. As you can see, he's queuing docks and building new ones to try to be sneaky, but I catch him out on that and do eventually send some units over. As you can see, he cannot see anything that's going on, he can only see me firing in, and at this point his population is ruined and it will take a while to recover from this. His wood eco is also dropping from building so many houses, and I'm just firing at what I can reach. This could have been devastating if I had let it pass, as the siege ships here could have killed both me and Nuri with relative ease, as we didn't have any towers because of this wall, which is crucial to our defense at this point. They start picking off my tower, sorry, but my trebuchets start firing and quickly get rid of them. Nuri starts creating ballistas just behind the front lines. I've got my siege ships patrolling the coast. As you can see, you could just tell where he was building the port. I've also had 3 up here until I killed them off, as I will now start making bombardiers. Halfway there for the first 4. I also start getting vision towers up and the vision upgrade, so we can now see all of this and have a better vision. One of Donny's viewers here had given us the idea to build bombardier ships here to snipe out blue, and these bombardier ships to snipe out green, who we can reach. I start building a really forward vision tower with my trebuchets, and the replay's a bit bugged out here and all that, but my iron eco isn't doing too great, but I don't think anyone reaches industrial even once in this game. I'll speed up a little bit more, as now it's just vision towers being built and slowly pushing with trebs. As you can see here, a small light knight push, which has a great effect, manages to destroy a few trebuchets and all my ports. This trebuchet obviously wanted revenge on this trebuchet for some reason and hit it with its health. These bombardier ships are going to hit up here, as they can easily reach. These bombardiers are going to hit there, as they can also easily reach. And the problem here is that we don't have any defences at the front line or at the back line. We've just focused too much on holding this choke point and, well, our economy. Here Donny gives us a great warning about the light knights pushing down, ignoring our workers to try to get a quick snipe, as he said. But we're both late medieval, I believe Nuri is as well. Yep, late medieval. But we conserve our resources and stay in late middle. And you can see he's just wasting workers to repair the damage caused. But here they have archers running back and forth between the 2 coastlines to defend. If I had more bombardiers here, I probably could have out-damaged him. As you can see, the light knights here are slowly picking off my horsemen and also a fort. The fort doesn't matter that much. And some light knights did get in, but we had Azap here to defend with. As you can see, we are getting huge push on them. We've broken through their choke points, their side of the choke point. I start building trebuchets and towers to defend and snipe his town hall out. At this point, I think they should have just tried to go industrial and not do light knight pushes and things. Because if they did get industrial, they would have been able to make mission controllers, which can absolutely destroy bombardiers. Here, as you can see, I am started firing on his town hall with my 3, soon to be 4 trebuchets and 4 bombardiers. Here my archers, my bombardiers again are saved by Donny, who is still watching and helping us out. We managed to kill off blue. I destroy all my bombardiers instantly so I can keep making more, and the game could not last more than 55 minutes. So we had only 5 minutes to kill this enemy, which was possible, but if he managed to repair long enough and hold us off with his archers, it would have been very difficult. Here I get a little bit over the top and spam out too many trebuchets, and I start making a vision tower, but I don't think it even gets built. I sacrifice all my bombardiers for that extra damage, and that's the game. As you can see, the beautiful symphony of my trebuchets firing, and a great and close game from the tournament. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.